E aí, tudo bem com vocês? Antes de começar este vídeo, clica nas legendas para trocar para português, porque eu vou falar em inglês em 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so make sure you're clicked on the subtitles and put it into for Portuguese, because the AI will translate it into Portuguese, which is great. Technology is fantastic, right? Okay, so today I wanted to share with you guys something very interesting. To me, is very special. My channel is usually around food and culture and whatnot. And so I was looking at how Brazilian people eat noodles. Because noodles are very special to me, because noodles, ramen in particular, is the food that made me want to become involved in food, made me want to become a chef, made me want to cook professionally. I was in Japan and I had a ramen bowl. It was actually one of those, it's called tsukumen. Tsukumen, it's actually a dipping ramen style dish. Very common in Japan, not so much here in Brazil. I think if you go to really Japanese places, you might be able to find it, but it's I don't know, it just changed my life. The broth was so complicated and so deep in flavor that I just couldn't understand how they could do that. The noodles were, I mean, it was a perfect dish. Just so good, so life-changing. Anyways, living here in Brazil, I've seen a lot of interesting things with noodles, particularly ramen. I know that here in the Northeast, I don't know in other places, but what I've seen in my experiences, you guys eat noodles. You guys eat a lot of noodles too here. I've seen usually like a big lunch, you would have rice, beans, and pasta, like in a tomato sauce. And I always thought that was like, wow, dude, that's a lot of carbs. But I mean, it's common, I guess, right? So looking at actually ramen, like Japanese style, or the one that comes in a broth, I just thought it was very interesting. So I wanted to share with you guys some videos. The first one here, let's watch together.
Nissin Miyosho.
Okay, so looking at this video, I always thought it was very interesting, because is this how you guys eat your miyoshu? Look at this bowl here. There's like barely any caldo. Usually to eat ramen on a big plate like that, I think is very interesting. In Asian culture, usually the ramen is in a bowl, and the noodles are inside of the caldo. This one has caldo, it has the broth, but it's just a little different. But I will tell you one thing, to eat the little crackers or the leftovers, the broken pieces of the ramen as like a snack, that's actually like a pro move. You know, in Korea, there's actually a snack like that. You would take the ramen pack and then you would smash it. We would smash it, and we'll just pour the sauce into it, and that would be kind of like a chip, like a cracker, right? And it was like a salty cracker, and we would just shake it up, and then you would eat it. There's actually a brand that you can buy already broken up pieces of ramen with sauce on it or with seasoning on it. It's called pusho pusho, and pusho pusho means broken or break. And basically it's just the broken pieces of ramen with seasoning on it, and it's already done for you, and you just open it and eat it. So pro move, but I just feel like there's not enough like liquid in this. Like, it doesn't look like ramen, it just looks like noodles. And I'm wondering like how salty this is, because the reason why there's like the broth, the caldo, with a little bit, like as little water as it does, that might be really salty. So is that how do you guys eat your ramen? Then we're gonna watch another video here. Check this out.
Ai, quem falou que miojo mais requeijão vira igual a requeijão. Calma, Será que todos tentaram? Não sei não, hein? Mas eu tenho certeza que eles poderiam mudar pra mim o queijão. Mas isso fica estranho, né? Ah, enfim, deveria saber escrever. Requeijão mais miojo igual a requeojo. Assim fica melhor.
Chame do jeito que você quiser.
Do jeito perfeito! Alguém liga o chroma key aí, por gentileza? Fala fundo verde, senão eles não entendem. Olha lá, não disse? Einstein disse dezenas de milhares de vezes que miojo com feijão vira feijojo. Mais feijão combina com arroz, né, gente? Peraí, Einstein também falou que miojo também combina com arroz. Vamos ver de novo? Eita, funcionou! Primeiro, coloca o arroz dentro do miojo. Isso vai se chamar arroz miojo. Mas o feijão? Calma aí. Agora é só colocar o feijão em cima do arroz miojo. Isso vai se chamar arroz miojo.
Chame e misture do jeito que você quiser.
Do jeito perfeito! Arroz.
Okay, so looking at this video, I mean, every culture has their own little different things. Like we all mix our ramen with different things. I know that Korean ramen, we sometimes put cheese on top of it. But one ingredient that I've seen Brazilian people put is they put feijão. Like your normal feijão that you guys cook, and you guys put that on top of your ramen. And I found that mind-blowing. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you're not supposed to eat ramen like that. But here, that's normal, I guess. I'm not sure. Do you guys eat ramen with beans on top of it? Rice? Okay, you know, because this just seems like a normal thing to do. Even this requeijão, to make it cremoso, to make it more creamy. Okay, I could see that. There's a lot of like carbonara style noodles, but when I saw the beans on top of the noodles, I was like, whoa, that's different. And I don't know, it was just kind of like in my mind, or in my kind of like what I think that would taste like, it's just doesn't sound good. I don't know, maybe I don't think it just, yeah, just weird. But is that a common thing? Do you guys eat beans on top of your ramen? What are some things, let me ask you guys, like for Brazilians, what kind of like modifications do you guys do to your ramen? Do you guys like cheese, rice, beans? What else do you guys put in there? Like some weird combinations. I don't know. I'm just curious because for me, I just think that's a strange thing. Let's look at the comments. This one comment, look. Eu gosto desse mistura arroz, feijão e arroz. Feijão, purê com miojo. Right here it says, só comam arroz e feijão, não precisa desse macarrão. That's what I'm trying to say is like, it's kind of like you put two things or one thing on top of something else that shouldn't belong. You know what I mean? That's just what I think. I just find it very interesting how different foods in different like places change so much. It shocks me how much like culture can change. It just goes through the brains of you know, like a Brazilian to put beans on top of miojo. And what I'm trying to say is I know there's gonna be people who are like,
well, you guys eat blah blah blah, like you guys eat weird food too.
And I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to say you guys are worse. I just find it interesting. And then maybe one day if I'll have the vontade to try putting beans on top of my myoju. Maybe I'll save some myoju, or I'll save some beans and save it later, and then try this myoju with beans. It does not sound good. I mean, I can imagine the flavors. It just, I don't see how that would taste good. But tell me what you guys put in your ramen. Well, do you guys put rice? Do you guys put cheese? Do you guys put beans? What are some odd things? What are some weird things that you add to your myoju or to your liking? I'll tell you mine. It's not weird, but when I eat myoju, a side of rice, some kimchi, right? Maybe an egg and some cheese too. Yeah, that's delicious. Maybe even some more hot sauce inside of it to give it a nice little like strong spicy flavor. Tell me what you guys eat, and is it weird to put beans on top of your macarrão or on top of your ramen? Let me know in the comments. E até a próxima. Tchau, amigos.